The problem? A warehouse worker pushes a heavy crate across a smooth floor with a constant horizontal force of 150 Newton. If the worker pushes the crate for a distance of 5 meters in 4 seconds, how much power was generated during the task? Our topic, work, power, and energy. This topic explores how force acts upon an object to cause displacement and how quickly that energy is transferred. It is a fundamental concept in K-12 physics that connects forces to the motion we see every day. Hey everyone! Today, we're looking at a warehouse worker moving a heavy crate. We know they applied 150 newtons of force over 5 meters, and it took them 4 seconds. Our goal? To find out exactly how much power was generated. Let's break it down into 4 simple steps. First, we have to be like detectives and gather our clues. We have a force of 150 Newton. We have a distance of 5 meters and we have time of 4 seconds. We are looking for power, but there's a missing link. We need to find the work first. Before we can talk about power, we need to know how much work was actually done. Think of work as the total effort put into moving the crate. The formula is simple. Work equals force times distance. When we multiply 150 Newton by 5 meters, we get 750 joules. That's the total energy transferred to the crate. Now that we have our work, we can find the power. Power isn't just about how much work you do. It's about how fast you do it. To find this rate, we use the power formula. Power equals work divided by time. This tells us how many joules are used every single second. Let's plug in our numbers. We take our 750 joules of work and divide it by our 4 seconds of time. 750 divided by 4 gives us 187.5. Since we are measuring power, our unit is the watt.